Yeah, I just don't want this to take ages. Welcome back, WHF. We're here with my good Scottish friend, Payden Parison. Hello, Aidan.
Alright, you watch your mouth, mate. You watch your mouth.
Oh,
I will
there's
put a bar soap
rain in
in
the
your mouth
race.
and fucking smother you in it if you say that
That
again.
you can't say that on stream, mate.
Hey, I didn't say anything bad. Don't worry, it won't get you cancelled. But yeah, today we are here at Spa de Francorchamps for Tier 3. I feel like this is a tier that I would have been in, but somehow I got put in Tier 1. Makes no sense. Anyways, here we are for qualifying to start off. We have Mr.
Absolute in the house.
Right. Let's announce this. Let's announce the drivers. We have Lil. I'm not caring. We
Margin.
got Sure. We got Arrow. We got
Sci-fi mega hype.
We got James. We got Fizzy. He just can't spell properly. A5. Raheem. We got Raheem Sterling in the game. Come on, we got him. Ansu. Okay. Northy. I don't. Okay. Smoking Ash. A Billion. Jamie. So.
That's Cthulhu.
Oh, okay. And El Pratt. You know what? I put my money on Jamie. I'm putting my money on Jamie today.
Well, I wouldn't do that. Actually.
No, because he has the most normal name in this lobby, so I'm just gonna back him today.
Well, should we whip out the driver standings?
I would love to hear that. Yes, yeah, go for it. Let's hear this.
Standings. We'll have a look.
Please be top 3. Please be top 3.
Who on about that McLaren?
Yeah, Jamie.
Oh, I'm blind. Hang on. He is 12th.
Oh my god! Never mind.
Top championship leader, the Ferrari of James, leads the way by 29 points, ahead of Dobo in the Red Bull, who's not actually here. Then Billion Penguin P3 in the driver's standings, but James G in the Scuderia Ferrari. Championship leader won last time out in he's won no, has he won every race? Maybe he hasn't. How many times did he won this season? He's won every race apart from the season opener. He's on a 3-race winning streak at the minute.
I think we have a sandbagger in this lobby, ladies and gentlemen. There could be a sandbagger.
Jamie.
I could be wrong.
The
sandbagger in this lobby could be Jamie. Jamie, he's just not trying, guys. He's just not trying. But I think today he will try his very best. Currently, though, he is on a medium run. Wait, is this full quality?
No, short.
Oh, fuck. Oh, crap.
What I was going to say, so, yeah, the Aston Martin driver Arrow is tier 2, but he's trying tier 3 due to when he's transferred to a new rig, transferred to a wheel to a Moser, and I don't think Arrow.
Oh,
and this apparently this is the first time in a couple of years he hasn't driven a Scuderia Ferrari.
Oh, and also you're saying that he's went down because he got a new wheel.
But he was tier 2, and then his pace has been So he's trialing. He's trialing.
That was the same for me, but you didn't see me complain.
Yeah. Let him lock in.
You said a Moser as well?
I think so. I think it's a Moser.
Oh, he's a twin like me. Harris, you need to get a Moser though. Honestly, it's a great.
How much are they?
The Xbox One is 345.
Is that for pedals as well?
Full bundle. Full bundle.
Oh well, no, I'm using my child trust fund more.
There you go. So I believe though as well, the first person across the line to set a lap is the man himself. Yes.
Through the bus stop chicane, 19 and 20.
How much powering does he have?
Powering to the line, and we've got a 144.9 over to the Papaya McLaren on the medium combat tyres. I believe this is just a hot lap run just to get warmed up to the session. He won't be going anywhere high. He is for like 3.7 seconds off the pace. Ansu next in the Red Bull. A lot of drivers not using their full deployment here as Ansu over the line takes provisional pole by a good solid 0.8 of a second. To the man third in the World Championship, Billion Penguin, will be looking to usurp Ansu. We're in the 1 minute 44s. Can we get into the 1 minute 43 and maybe the 1 minute 42s? today in this qualifying session. Through the bus stop chicane we go once again with the second Haas driver powering to the line. He's already used all their ERS and will take provisional pole by, again, another 0.6 of a second over to the Silver Arrows. First up is Margin over the line. He slots into P2. And then the other Mercedes of Ash, who has validated the time, and the Racing Bulls of El Prat crossing the line and takes provisional pole by 0.7. There is an absolutely ginormous field spread as Norvey goes very deep. In the brakes was the Gulf Williams livery. A little bit of a slide on the exit of the corner into over a line, and it is P6 with a 45.7. Over to Raheem.
What is this gap? What is this gap?
Over to Raheem in the other McLaren, his teammate currently in the 1 minute 48. Where can Raheem go? Who
That's
got a podium
with
with a drag to the line and goes P2, 2.5 tenths behind, as the kick Sauber of Fizzy Boy will power to the line and will go into the top 6 there. Over to the Scarlet Ferrari. The championship leader is actually just beginning a lap. A54 in the Racing Bulls using the pink Miami livery, which looks absolutely phenomenal. Through the final chicane we go, powering to... Oh, I know, he's actually beginning a lap. Oh, terrific. Who was on the lap?
Oh my god.
Jamie Dwyer on another lap, just doing consecutive laps on these medium compound tyres. Will cross the line now and will set a 46.6. So maybe just doing consecutive hot lap runs to try and build some momentum in this qualifying. James, the championship leader, has just gone purple in the first sector. Just trying to see if there's anyone else. Maybe Ash in the Mercedes. Yes, it is Ash down the straight towards Blochimont in this circuit through turn number 18. Car derating a little bit as the battery does run down to almost out of battery, but should have enough for a little sprout to the line. Very deep on the brakes in the bus stop chicane, powering to the line, and the Mercedes on board with the Silver Arrow crosses the line now and slots into the top 7. As is it, I have no idea who is next. I think it is the championship leader up next. Yellow flags in the final sector for the Racing Bulls of El Prat. The championship leader then. How much do you have? 5.1 second up. That is good enough at the minute for a 45.1. But surely there's time down this whole straight. Gonna run out of, has used a lot more deployment.
Yeah,
used a lot more deployment, so that's gonna cost them quite a good amount of time. Oh, he has used it. Wow. So, gonna get a bit of dirty air from the Alpine, going for the bus stop chicane. That Alpine, the Cypher Mega Hub, will not held him in the slider, but the championship leader will not be on pole and will be over a second away. But still, it's good enough for a top 5. As now, A54, I believe, is up next in the... no, the Racing Bulls is off the track.
I think the one driver we're wanting to watch here is the man who's came from Tier 2 to drive in Tier 3 as Arrow will be starting his first lap.
Hello Adam.
I'll say this, if he is quicker by a second, I am slandering him. He will get bullied.
Oh no, I said this to him already. If you're like on pole at half a second, then words have to be had about.
No. You can tell him. He can come to me and he'll have some more. I'll have some more to say to him. How is he at 54% already? And he's not even using on the straight.
You do go down to like 40% on the Camel straight.
He didn't even use he didn't even use his battery on the straight.
Huh.
He didn't even use
battery on the straight. Me too, please. Hello TJ. Oh!
And he spun!
As I look away on the exit of the long downhill right-hander, he's had a little bit of a spinalla. Anyway, back to Sci-Fi Mega Hype in the Alpine, who's making their way towards Blanchimont. Powering for now through Blanchimont, and the Sci-Fi Mega Hype already used all of their battery pack. 8 minutes 55 left of the qualifying session, over halfway through now. As through the bus stop chicane we go. The rear very unsteady there, misses the inside apex of turn 20, and it's a 140. It's a 147.2.
Wow. Like, what is going on? The only person in this lobby to not set a lap is Arrow.
Adam in the chat says I go down to 50% by the end of the next one. Yeah, exactly. Horrific spot to spin. And TJ says Arrow gonna need to create a tier. Arrow's gonna need to create a tier 4 at this point.
No, but here's the thing though. 50% before Radeon. Before Radeon. That don't work. That should be right.
Using medium ERS, it does work.
Yeah, but 50%, using it all straight away to go up to 50 before the straight.
Anyway, Ansu's up next. Aiden, do you want to take us through a whole hot lap as well? We're on board with the Red Bull.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, why not?
Take it away.
Why not? As we see, he already has a little bit of a wobble before starting his lap, and off he goes. He is starting, using a bit of his battery, going down to 89, slowing down, going back up to 95, possibly going on none. He deploys some battery, going up to 6th, 7th. When will he stop draining his battery? He stops it there. Here we go, going up to Rouge, through to Radeon. And here we go, will he deploy the battery? He will not. DRS is out, he deploys the battery then, and stops it. Weird. How will he do? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't done commentary in ages, but he is down on his time at the moment. But it is looking like a decent start for the man in the Red Bull. It's looking good. Will he go on none? I believe he didn't. I think he stayed on medium. I don't know. No, he went on none. Here he goes though. Cornering, he looks good in corners. It's just the straights I don't think he is the strongest at. Corners, he looks solid. But yeah, looking at it, he's looking good. And here we go. Middle of sector 2. He is looking confident. Still a lot of battery to use. He just cannot use it all on the final straight, where that could possibly cost him at least a higher place. He is up by 3 tenths though. And here he goes. It looks like he is making a smart play, saving some of the ERS for possibly the end, which will be smart for him. It is looking good. He is looking decent, but it doesn't look like he's going to use any of the battery. He's going to use it at the end after the bus stop. Okay, this might be good. Will he do it? Yes, he will. Final part, and it is P3. Top 3, he improves by 7 tenths. That is absolutely for you.
Northie up next through the Vanya chicane. As towards then the next right-hander. The final corner of the middle sector. On board was the Williams driver now, who is 1.3 seconds up on their PB. That's only good enough. Despite the 1.3 second improvement, that's only good enough for P7 at the minute. Which I think is crazy to say. Improved by over a second, and you're only going to go into the top 7. Anyway, already out of VRS deployment through Blanchimont towards the bus stop chicane for the final time on this lap. He will need to be pushing straight away after this lap to then make it back round the chuck on a new set of boots and then go in for one final hurrah as a Sauber Fizzy Boy behind him to go deep. So Northie up first over the line and will go into the top 9. Where can Fizzy Boy go? Improves by half a second but stays in 7th place as the House of Billy and Penguin has actually just... I don't actually know, to be honest. Arrow is beginning another lap. A54
as well.
comes over the line, it goes 10th. And
but I will say though, Northie though did lose that time because he wasted all that ERS. He should have saved some of it, meaning he lost quite a bit of time in the end, only staying 9th. However, which is a brutal thing.
El Prat, the man of provisional pole, 4 tenths up on their personal best. So, already got 2.5 tenths of a second advantage. Maybe looking for a 6th or 7th advantage as they're wrapping around. The final corner we go, and crossing the line now, it's a 42.4, and much like Verstappen in recent time, has gotten 7 or 8 tenths of a second gap advantage over the rest of the field. Ash peels into the pit lane as Ansu also now peeling into the box. Both McLarens going for one final hurrah very early on. They won't have time to go back around as the championship leader is also on the outlap. Arrow is on a lap for the Aston Martin team, reserving here in Tier 3, the number 11 on that Aston Martin through the Vanya chicane, and then towards the final corner of the middle sector, the Green Machine, based in Silverstone, will make their way through the through the final corner of Sector 2, and now we go down the back straight towards Blanchimont. As Aiden, where do you think Arrow's going to go with this?
I reckon he's going to stay 14th, because if he really is struggling on that wheel, I don't think he will be that good. Because look at the battery he's wasted. That's not going to be good for him in the end too. If he's lucky, maybe... Nah, you know what? I will give him top 7. Top 7, I believe.
Well, if it's nice and clean, then it could be pole position. And they might be looking for pole position, and it is by a tenth of a second in his provisional pole for the Aston Martin by a singular tenth of a second over to the Williams of Northey, who peels into pit lane. So, who is up next? Is it going to be Cthulhu? No, well, it might be actually to be Papaya McLaren's. First up is Raheem, the man who got a podium with a last grasp drag to the line. Got it by, I think, 500th of a second. Back out in Zandvoort a week or so ago. Christmas has been and gone, and Arrow might be getting a late Christmas present on Boxing Day. Maybe fighting his way to the front of the field. But is Raheem got anything to say about that? What, a tenth of a second down on there.
Oh, I don't think that's a good lap for him. No,
oh, is that out here already?
That's it. But I believe we see a king of Jamie. Oh no, never mind. Ignore me. No, he's
invalidated.
No, he's just 8/10 off. He's 8/10 off his own time.
Right. Anyway, Raheem peels into the pit lanes. I think that's it. I don't think 2 minutes. Yeah, Raheem is
James!
Done. What's Jamie Guy's battery? Oh, hello. We'll have a look.
The championship leader deployed all his battery before the straight. That is not good for this point for the championship.
7/10 up. Good, might be good enough for a top 3. Up to the line.
41, 42, 43. Oh.
Ooh, lost 4/10 of that ERS, by the way. Yikes.
Am I doing this? There is a Mercedes currently on a lap.
No, they're both on laps.
Oh, fuck, I'm blind. But what I am definitely right about is there is a Haas on a lap. And he is a 10th up. He is a 10th up.
Oh, Pratt's retired.
Oh, here we go with the Wagner confidence. Oh my god. He didn't even get a
goal. I remember Wagner.
Hey,
he's tier 2 in RC now, isn't he?
Yeah,
Arrow's retired as well.
He won.
So the top 2.
Yeah, he won in tier 2 as well. He literally won in tier 2.
The top 2 will not be going for a last gasp hurrah in qualifying. Arrow is done, and he's on provisional pole. He got pole in tier 2 Qatar, and then the race pace spoke itself. Cthulhu towards the bus stop chicane, looking to rival for that pole position. Through the bus stop chicane we go now. Overtake on through the corner. Power into the line, and it is going to be P9 over to the Red Bull Ansel on a outlap. Jamie Dwyer, Aiden's king, 2/10 up. As he goes down. Oh wait, he's on medium ERS.
Oh.
Ah, he should have the fuel then, surely. Yeah, he'll be going again. He'll be going again. Don't you worry. Championship leader.
James already done his lap. Remember, we forgot about that. Fizzy though, will Fizzy make it to doing one more lap though? I don't think he will.
No, that's it. Go and make it.
He's not making it.
Championship leader in the pit lane now, so they are P6 at best. The Racing Bulls of A54 will not make it as well. On that outlap, they are not going to make the line as well. The checkered flag's now waving, so we've got 2 silver arrows who are arrowing for pole position. For who? For Margin. Round Blanchimont, powering towards the bus stop chicane. Margin, we have seen pace from this guy, but is it good enough to execute a pole position in this tier? Through the bus stop chicane we go, and the silver arrow will power to the line. And is it good enough? It is nowhere near good enough. It is over a second away. It's P4 for the silver arrow. Sci-Fi Mega Hype is up by 6/10 of a second. Can they get away from the back row of the grid over the line? And stays slowest overall. The second silver arrow of Ash will make their way through the final chicane. Has got ERS to use, and making their way towards the line. It is P8 over to the Haas of Cthulhu. 7/10 down will not be improving. Ansu in the Red Bull, 3/10 of a second up. Maybe trying to fight for a top 3. That's good enough at the minute for a top 3. To be fair to him. Towards the bus stop chicane. He's got plenty of he's got enough battery actually to use through the bus stop chicane, and then turn the overtake on as soon as you stand on the power. Overtake on already, and making their way towards the line, and it's good enough for P4. Alex is in.
Oh no, already!
Billy and Penguin making their way towards the bus stop.
Come on!
So, but Jamie and Billy and Penguin to the line.
Yes, yes, my king! Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, he did get last. I'm so proud. I'm so
Right,
proud.
what's people said in Twitch? Um, I feel bad, so bad for Rock. Yeah, Arrow has pace, just can't adjust the wheel. He had pole and started too, which we know. Sloshgun said Arrow dropping down so we can win for once. Do you think Arrow would let me race if I start a lap down? No. His one. I've removed Alex. I can't have him here. Hello, Aiden. What's happened? Something has happened to me. Right. Include your audio again.
I already have. I already have.
All right. We are back. Thank God. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, so am I right in saying this? This is Arrow's first ever race in Tier 3, right?
Fact.
Definitely a sandbagger, all ready to
when do they ready up? I don't actually know. I'm readying up. We could be starting anytime soon. I'm not gonna try. I'm actually gonna try and find Arrow's Twitch to see if he is readied up yet. Oh, he has ready up. Right. So we're going in like 20 seconds. It is raining, which you don't really enjoy to see. Apparently, our commentary, Aiden, is Rio and Rob Cop on commentary.
What?
Or Robocop.
Yes.
Apparently, meeting you together, whoever Robocop is.
Hell yeah. So yeah,
Right.
I believe we do have a sandbagger in this lobby, and I'll tell you
Anyway,
this, it's not
five
Arrow.
red lights on. Ahead of the drivers, the Belgian Grand Prix is going. We're racing towards turn number 1 on the intermediate compound tyres. The Racing Bulls has a little bit of a tentative start as we go in towards turn number 1. El Prat around the outside to take the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix already. Side by side between the top 2 in the Grand Prix, and the pole sitter goes back through towards the lead of the Grand Prix. Watching from the rear, the Aston Martin. Arrow leads from El Prat, and then from Raheem, Billy and Penguin down through Air Rouge and Radion, climbing the hill. Cars all over. The shoppers round and goes to Mercedes, almost of, I think it was Ash or Margin. One of the Mercedes out of shape. Down the Kemmel Straight we go, and it is almost side by side for second and third as Ren on the inside. The McLaren will have a look now. Ours is going to look around the outside of Billy and Penguin. It will then switch to the inside for the next right-hander. Side by side the pair go, and it is now going to be side by side towards the downhill right-hander as El Prat is looking on the inside, and out in front race leaders side by side two by 2, and now the Mercedes looking to get involved as well.
Raheem
Raheem looking on the inside, round the
Raheem.
outside, but now 2 by 2 through No Name. El Pratt, the man who started second on the gravel, and through goes Raheem. El Pratt now downhill towards Poulon, side by side through Poulon we go. Contact, off the road goes the Racing Bulls, and through goes Margin. Off the road goes the Kick Sauber as well. The championship leader in Wars with the Haas as well, as now El Pratt's diving on the inside of Margin in the Vanya chicane. You don't see many side by side through there, but El Margin is able to keep the place side by side between the two Rebel machines. Now also the Mercedes of Ash looking to get involved with Billy and Penguin round the outside. The championship leader getting out of all shape and all sorts through the final sector. Ash was going on the defence, has instead made one place on James, and the championship leader back to where they started this Grand Prix, side by side between Cthulhu and Fizzy Boy in the Sauber. The Sauber as now the championship leaders going around the outside of Blanchimont and out of shape when Ash, and that's going to allow Billy and Penguin back on through in the Haas side by side through the bus stop chicane we go, and Billy and Penguin contact wheel bang between the pair of them forces the Mercedes wider than they would have wanted on board with A54 in the Racing Bulls down towards the Turn 1, down towards La Source, and it is still side by side between these two, as on the inside the Sauber goes as well. Watching from the onboard of the Racing Bulls, a little bit of a moment there as Billy and Penguin does finally get the place on, Billy and Penguin does lose the place actually, on Ash. Down through Air Rouge and Radion we go once again. No one risking side by side, but look how deep Ash in the Mercedes did go. Through the mid part of Air Rouge and Radion, down the Kemmel straight we go, and the Haas is gaining. He's gaining in the slipstream. He's gaining on the slipstream. He's looking around the outside of the Mercedes, side by side for the second lap running between these two at this chicane, and Ash is able to defend the place. And what a start that was, Aiden.
I know, it is a brilliant. This is a brilliant start to this race. There were some ups and there were some lows for some people, but it's alright because they could make a comeback during this race. This is only the start.
Pretty clean start.
Yeah, and I will say as well, I am very happy because Jamie has made an overtake. He's up to P12, so I am so proud of him. I'm so proud. Ansu though, down into 9th, and then he started 4P4. Am I right in saying this? What is that?
You would be correct by that.
What
the
is
only two
happening there?
drivers to have kept their places on the start is our Pulsar to Arrow and
Sandbagger.
Sci-Fi Mega Hype, who started last.
Nice.
So a gap out in front has gone up to 1 second. The race is transitioning from wet to dry, but that track does already look very dry. So when the rain does stop, is it just going to be like a half a lap transition, like instantly be dry?
There's a possibility. It happened in Hungary in real life. Could it happen at Spa?
Did it?
In the game. Yeah, it did actually.
Hungary?
Hungary 21.
Oh, into the pit lane margin.
Oh, he's going for the...
He's going for the slicks already.
He's going for the gamble.
Yes!
Wait. Unless he has damage.
Nah, he went at damage.
Let's see. No, he doesn't!
For the
He's
hards.
going onto the horns! Could this be it?
Gambles.
Oh, you know what? I want to watch this. Well, how about this? You commentate the front and I'll let you know if something happens to him. I want to see this.
So the gap between second and third is, look at that for Eric and Ranion. Look at the run the championship leader's got, and he's made up 4 places now as down the Kemmel straight we go, and James is up into the podium places. Now that Margin has pitted, how much will the Mercedes gain or lose through Air Rouge and Radion? Looking at the gap, and he's already lost 3/10 to make that half a second. That probably seemed Tetris from your view, as Sci-Fi Mega Hype and Jamie Dwyer are dueling, and Jamie's made another place.
I hate to say it. I don't think it's time. I think he's fucked. I don't think he's done it. I think he made the wrong call. I'm saying it. I think he's made the wrong call here. It does not look fully right.
If you look at the track now, go on board with the Mercedes, you can see raindrops on the track now, so it's actually getting more wet as we speak.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think he's made the wrong call. But luckily for him, he's not too far off the grid, which is a lucky relief.
Either way, you're not going to make it to the end. Why not just go for a set of mediums? You can fire them up better.
That is very, very true. Oh, and he goes
on
on
the grass
to the
and
grass. But yeah, I think it is safe to say though, Arrow, get your ass back into tier 2. I don't know who you are, but you need to leave. Raheem, I don't know. James though, making a drive. He's up into 3rd already. which is very good.
After starting 7th.
Which is very
He's
good. He's
averaging a position a lap. At the current moment in time, let's look at El Prat sliding on the exit of the bus stop chicane as in towards turn number 1. This is our closest battle at the moment. As we say, that margin's gained a second.
Oh, no.
Cypher Mega Hype. Unless...
He's lost it. Yep.
Oh, God.
He's lost it. Bus stop chicane is not dry. No chance.
The track's getting more wet. It's getting wetter than it is drier. Down the Kemmel Straight we go, on board with the Haas driver, as we're watching from this. That's actually quite a nice camera from the helicopter, hitting the brakes in the Lecombe chicane. Look how much he closes up on the braking. Northey and Cthulhu are side by side, and the Williams has got on through. Into the top 10 goes the Williams driver, went a little bit deep, but got the move done. A 54 in the Racing Bulls, 2 Racing Bulls in the top 7. That is the highest team. The only other team with 2 drivers is McLaren and Mercedes, I do believe, if I am not mistaken. Oh, and Haas.
El Prat with a 3 second.
Wow. Already a 3-second time penalty on lap 4.
Some people do struggle in the rain compared to dries. That's something that I struggle with, especially as well. As I find rain my worst nightmare. I just...
See, I'm different. It depends on the track if I want rain. Like Zandvoort, love rain. Silverstone, love rain. But like Spa, no.
So Hardest, you're getting paid for this, right?
Yes.
Where the fuck's my cut then?
Only league commentator gets it.
Might have to sue, you know. Oh well.
Oh God.
Okay, how about this then? My charge is me and you do a 2-flare after this then. Just because I agreed, I'll tell you what. If you do, I'll reinstall a set Corsa.
Maybe. I'll consider the option throughout the race. I think what is easier because it's easier to feel traction limit and easier to react when you lose it because you're going slow. I disagree.
To be fair, I do think low margin is making the pace. I think the Inters are still the play, but he is pushing it to the limit, which is very good for him. Like, let's take a look at the gap from
first sector by El
leader.
Prat was a 32.8.
Yeah.
What was the first sector for margin here?
I don't know.
33.4. Lost 6/10. It's getting there.
At
The track is still,
let's see where he is at the end of the lap and see what the pace is.
Let's compare that time between the race leader and margin. Obviously, first v last. But if we change the detail to tyres, everyone on the Inters apart from margin. He took the gamble. Gamble might actually be working at the minute somewhat.
Well,
to an extent, of course.
He is scratching sky high, which is a good start for the lad.
When Arrow crosses the line, who is absolutely flying.
Yeah, Sandbagger! Get him going! Sandbagger!
Aiden, just shut up doing that. Please. Side by side between Jamie Dwyer, who's made a move! Well, I don't know what Cthulhu was trying there! In the gravel goes the Haas. And through goes Sci-Fi Mega Hype, do they? So, what's the lap time by Arrow here? The race leader crosses the line. It's a 56.4 into the pit lane.
Raheem and James! Whoa!
Oh my! Oh wow! 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 Wow!
They must think it's time! Wow!
So it was a 56.4 by Arrow. What was the lap time from margin?
56, you say?
56 by Arrow. What about margin? 54, 55,
56. 57.
4 tenths off still.
But
I think this is the right crossover
margin,
point now.
Margin is undercut. Wait. Oh no. Except for Raheem.
It's gonna be close with Raheem side by side.
Nope,
towards
he's
the rundown towards Air Rouge and Radion, and through goes margin. But the good thing for Raheem, he's got a lot more battery. Air Rouge is flat and dry, so that is normally my indication to say that it is dry. I think margin is now net P2 in this race. Arrow needs to get a shift on here, but obviously the thing he struggled with most on the wheel was the traction. He struggled. He's been struggling a lot. He hasn't gone a race without spinning in season what's this, season 6, I believe. You see, I think it is season 6. His won that pace, phenomenal. When he doesn't spin, his pace is competitive, but he struggled with consistency. Today, seems to be doing quite well so far. Margin is absolutely flying now, mate, and I think this will be good because Margin will already have the tyre attempts. He's been driving on them for an extra 3 laps compared to the rest. Poor Arrow, too bad for tier 2, too good for tier 3. Peter Parrish, you lied. You said you were going back to Sauber. Oh well, yeah. Well, Sauber didn't pursue it, so yeah. I mean, I'm now part of the Baguette team. Aiden, you alive?
Yes.
You're alive. Oh, who was that?
Norvey has a spin. Arrow has got
Arrow
the fastest
continues.
lap. But that must mean it is time to switch
It
on.
stopped raining. It stopped raining.
It is stopped. Arrow might have made the mistake in staying out. This is a
So what was
bad
it, a
decision from him.
Fast at 55.4. What's Margin's time? As Margin crosses the line, 53.
It's time.
4/10.
It's time. It's time. It's a whole second.
El Prat has gone for the mediums. I think that's a great play.
Yeah.
What I've learned, this is gonna sound stupid. What I've learned from career mode, you can be seconds faster if you go for the softer compound in these damper conditions, because you can just fire them up like they're not like it's nothing. You lose, I'm whipping up our SRC quick. They show how much you lose in the pits. What track are we at? Spa. Pit lane lot. You lose 18 seconds.
Oh.
So at the minute, Arrow will have 3.4 second advantage, but is Margin really gaining a rapid amount? He's getting 2/10. Cthulhu was a 3 second.
He gained a
We're
second
only on lap 7.
He gained a second last lap. So.
Oh mate, after this, I've got to show you this lap of Magello I did. I've got a new favourite track to drive.
What on a
I
circuit
was
course?
driving the I was driving the 2017 Ferrari.
Have you tried
Oh my
PMR?
God. Yeah, I've refunded it.
Seriously?
It's hot. Yeah, it's horrid.
Yeah.
Like I don't get. When I release my brake, my rear lock. The gap's 19.8. This could actually be tight on pit exit. Arrow's finally realised he probably made that mistake. This will be tight on pit exit. The tyre temp difference as well. That'll be a major contributing factor as Arrow crosses the line to start lap 8. But will he come out in the lead of the Grand Prix? You look on the left hand side, the timing gap. Will it change or not?
He switches onto the harsh.
I think I know what Arrow's done. He's doing it so he can do the one stop. He's doing it so he can do the one stop. It's smart.
So this will be tight on the pit exit. There it is. Your pole sitter and your race leader. Margin's back in the. Is DRS been enabled yet? I don't actually know if I've seen the message.
No.
Well,
I'll find
out.
out.
The rear wing of the Mercedes. As
DRS is on.
You'll see the line on the track. DRS has been enabled in this Grand Prix. Down the Kemmel Straight we go, and the fight for the lead is on, but there is a 5-lap tyre difference between P1 and P2. But look at the grip that El Prat's got. The medium tyre gamble might have been paying off, because he's just sort of through the mid-corner there, despite the dirty air. Caught within a tenth and a half in the mid-cornering and the mid-apex of the Lake Comp chicane, as Arrow might now be starting to extend that gap, as El Prat will definitely be frustrated here, being stuck behind the Mercedes. You got to respect the gamble from Margin. It has actually gained him time. It's gained him a couple places
What
to
I
P2.
will say as well, though, he will need to pit again. But what I believe, if I am correct, Arrow will not need to pit again because he pit onto the hard
I don't
compound.
think.
So Arrow
I mean,
just has to take it home.
Everyone's on the hards apart from El Prat.
Yeah, but since Arrow pit a lap, just this lap, I think he can do it with what, 12 laps? Or am I wrong?
He will be doing 14, 15 on it.
14 is possible.
It will need management, but it is very possible.
It
if he was on
is.
if he was on his controller, I would say nah, not possible.
If he's on wheel.
As he has broken the DRS. He has broken the DRS now. So
No, he
Arrow
hasn't.
can-
He's still. Margin is still fighting.
Oh, El
it.
Prat almost in the rear. Margin has lost the DRS. Margin no DRS.
Oh.
El Prat has DRS. El Prat has the fastest lap of this race on the medium compound tyres. They will be faster for a decent while as through La Source we go. Margin taking that wider line to get the better exit. That's gaining 2/10 there. Very good. La Source, but through Erouge and Radion, the battery difference isn't all that much between Margin, but El Prat's got more battery than Margin and Rani outside. But even before the corner, El Prat goes into second place, and is he going to be able to take the race lead? No, he won't. He won't be close enough. But how well will the medium compound tyres work in favour of El Prat against the Aston Martin of Arrow? These two started 1 and 2. The top two are the only two drivers to have not changed position at this current moment in race. They are 1 and 2 like they was in qualifying. Through towards No Name Corner, and the top 3 starting to trail away. The championship leader is starting to wring the neck of that Ferrari and slowly close in on Margin, looking to get a podium place and another podium for the championship leader, who I don't think he hasn't been off the podium. He finished second, first in this season so far. This is, if you notice how he's having a good season when his worst, if this is how it was, his worst finish, this would be his worst finish of the season. Top 4 still good haul of points in obviously in Formula 1 as well as this league. This league obviously has a much more different different point system.
Yeah.
Like I think you get like 18 points for 4th.
What?
Very giving. It's a very giving league. You get 22 points for 2nd, as the medium compound tyres are working a treat for El Prat. As I say that, he spins the car, rear locking, and the Racing Bulls. I've just given him the commentator's curse there. The Racing Bulls has spun the car 360 degrees, and much like Hamilton did in sprint qualifying, he has spun it around in the bus-up chicane. What's happened to Arrow? Arrow's made a mistake through turn 1, and Margin has got the lead of the Belgian Grand Prix, but
wait,
surely it's just going to be the old swap around.
Could this just
Was
have
it
been
tactical?
a play from Arrow just so he gets the
I
RS?
don't think so.
It
I
could
don't
have
think
been
so.
the
He
play.
had over a second gap.
But look at what's happened here. He is taking the lead back again. I don't know.
Well, hopefully, for his sake, Margin did close up and it wasn't a driver error. But Arrow, look at that already, 6/10. The tyre difference is monumental. Arrow, the strategy, obviously it was questionable to allow them to close up. But, there's a little bit of a moment there, touching the grass on the inside of No Name. The strategy will work. He will go to the end. Management will obviously be required because this game's just wacky with the tyre wear. Like, what do you mean I'm on 50% after 4 laps? Like, come on. El Prat right on the rear of the other Mercedes of Ash. So Mercedes on a very good race at the minute. So Mercedes, the teams that have a full lineup. Mercedes are 2nd and 5th. Haas are 8th and 12th. Who else is there? McLaren are 4th and 11th. Racing Bulls are 6th and 7th. I said Haas.
I think
I'll tell you what, I couldn't escape that bloody meme yesterday. My sister, who's in the 20s, bearing in mind, and my cousin, who's mid-school, didn't shut up about it. I wanted to cry.
Oh, I thought I just...
Speaking of Christmas, there's nothing happening. Yes, there is something happening, sorry. As El Prat has gone round the outside, down the main straight into the source, as Ash taps the rear of the Racing Bulls. So, I'll ask you the question later. Oh, surely not side by side for Erouge and Radio. I would love to see it in this Grand Prix, but I don't think we will, due to just the high risk. I definitely would do it. I did it on Elias back in ROC. I did it in the sprint. If you want to go rewatch that that was actually quite good. As down the Kemmel Straight we go, and to the inside the Mercedes will go, and on the inside, side by side between the Lacombe chicane, Ash takes the track limit warning there, but the Racing Bulls has got through as A54 has just picked up 2 warnings now. This is just seeming to cut the Lacombe chicane. Jesus. Anyway, the question I was going to ask, how was your Christmas, Aiden?
Shit, I'll be honest, it was not a good one.
Oh.
It's probably my worst
Why?
one so far. I don't know, just really... It wasn't a great year, to be honest. It was a year of struggle, I will say, and then this year was just kind of... I think the Christmas just put the nail on the coffin entirely, especially with family reasons too, so it was just kind of... It wasn't the best. It was probably the worst one I've had so far, so... This is a Christmas that I don't really want to remember, but It's alright,
What
but
did you get for Christmas at least?
not really much. All I really got was money, and that was it. So.
Hey, you can add upgrades to your cart.
Well, guess what I'm doing? I'm going away Sunday to go shopping to get clothes and all that. But also, I actually have a fun fact for you, right? So, I have just bought myself some designer clothes, right? Okay.
Ooh.
And the original price of it was 245. Guess how much I but guess how much I saved on it?
160.
Not actually that far. It was 145. So I only paid 100. So I only paid 100 quid for designer, like literally
I don't
legit
mind
designer.
it. I don't mind it.
So I was like,
that ain't actually that bad.
no, and for one of the jumpers, it was 95 quid for just one jumper, but I got a deal on it. It was great. Like, I got 3 pairs of clothing, and that was supposed to be 245. It was only 100. Peak.
I'll tell you what, I got a load of shirts, but I'm not a Lando fan. I don't mind Lando. Like,
How dare you?
I don't mind him. He's one of my favourite drivers, Lando.
Disgusting.
My dad got me. Not my dad. Was it my dad?
Was it Russ Harris?
You don't need to say my dad's government name. I can't. I've completely forgot who it was. I think it was. Yeah, it wasn't. No, it was my mum and dad.
Oh.
They got me a Lando Norris shirt, and it's actually quite sick.
Oh.
It had obviously Lando was like Lando's celebration when he won the title with like all his stats on a shirt, and I think it was really good. I got a Piastri shirt as well and a Hamilton one.
Better.
Have I showed you that Monaco shirt?
I literally got mirror pics of it. So, yes, I did.
Oh yeah.
I got a whole first trap from him. It was very interesting.
No, it wasn't weird. It was literally just a picture of my back.
Anyway, though, Arrow with a 2.9 second gap. I guess the gamble for what he did was the play. He's just got to conserve those tires to the end. And then he will get moved.
He should be able to get up a lot of lap time.
Then you'll get moved back up to tier 2 because I think.
Well, he hasn't technically moved yet. This is a trial race.
Yeah, well, I think this trial is a bit too much from. I think he's been gifted a win here. Because just remember, this is.
I wouldn't say gifted.
The slowest person was a 1 minute 47. He got a 42. A 42.
Yeah, but so did El Pratt. He only got pole by a 10th.
This shit. Aiden guy got clipped 2 times in 4K. Wait, what? What are you on about?
Where?
Apparently Gabby's just posted something in the server. What have I been clipped?
Oh no. I'll have a look. Wait, in our server?
Yeah.
I know. Oh no, you've been clipped by artichokes. Like it. Anyway, the championship leader looking to get a move on. Is actually into 3rd place now. Did we miss an overtake? Aiden.
Huh?
Did we miss an overtake? Oh, margin pits. Oh. So obviously, I think the obvious thing was he couldn't go to the end. I think he's going to go to another set of hards. I hope he goes to another set of hards. Please go to another set of hards. Yes, he does.
Okay,
so
he's smart enough.
He's going to come out, I think, in P10. Will Jamie be able to get him?
Oh, he might come up P9 actually. It'll be P9 he comes out. It's not bad.
He comes out miles ahead of Jamie Dwyer. Jamie into the top 10 now for McLaren. So 2 McLarens in the top 10 as El Pratt. So we're going strong alright on those medium compound tyres. A54's catching up to Smoke and Ash as A54 again just completely cuts it. It's like he's not even trying to hide it.
What?
The amount he's cutting the left corner, the left part
Yeah.
of the Lake Comp chicane. Oh, in the gravel goes A54. The Racing Bulls just completely understeered off. Yikes! I have no idea what happened there. Just completely like plain sailed off, like maybe he forgot to take his foot off the accelerator. Because it sounded like his car just didn't stop. Nah, my girlfriend bought me an F1 hat and tell me now why it's a Lance Stroll hat. Don't diss Lance Stroll.
You got a girlfriend?
Lance Stroll's peak. No, not me.
Oh.
It's on the Twitch chat. Let's not take the piss in.
Hey, you used to.
Huh?
Hey, you used to though.
Well, you used to have a girlfriend. Yeah, I think we all used to have a girlfriend, mate. El Prat does now peel into the pit lane. So the Racing Bulls, obviously, I think stating the obvious here again. No way they were going to go to the end on those medium compound tyres. But Smoke and Ash as well. They did the same amount on the tyres. Right, questionable. But out in the fight for second and third, absolutely no battery left between the pair of them. Whew. Raheem down the Kemmel Straight in the slipstream of James, the championship leader, who is now up into second since Margin has pitted. But once again, they will not be close enough, so I think Raheem's just going to try and focus on recharging that battery pack a bit more, as James is 4.8 seconds behind your race leader and your pulses at Arrow, who's looking to claim a first win of the season in the Aston Martin. Maybe his Ferrari is cursed.
Get him gone. Get him gone.
Side by side in the Lake Comp chicane, and really deep goes Fizzy Boy, and through goes Margin into the top 6.
Margin is
just with the penalties.
Push. He's making a push, and the people in front of him, all of them have pens. This could be a masterclass from Margin. Well, guess what?
To be fair, because of the penalties, a podium's on. He doesn't have to worry about tyre wear. He could just go flat out.
Exactly.
In this Grand Prix.
Exactly. But El Prat will be chasing him as well. We've got to remember this. El Prat is not that far off. Yeah, exactly. He's only like a second off.
I think the mediums will be dead by then.
No. Is he on mediums again?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Inter's medium.
Oh, sacre bleu.
I mean, you're allowed to do that.
You are allowed to do it, but it's not smart.
Pulling to the inside, and on the inside goes El Prat in an unusual overtaking spot. El Prat has got up into the top 7, and next up on the road is Margin. But how much will Margin get held up by Ansu in the Red Bull? Standing on the power, down the main straight we go towards turn 1. Fastest lap for Margin with a 46.8. The gap out in front has come down by half a second between Arrow and James. So could there be a late race charge between those two? Down towards Air Rouge and Radion, and Margin is within the DRS of Ansu. Down through Air Rouge and Radion we go, and actually up through Air Rouge and Radion, I should really say, as the gap out in front has been extended now by another half. It's gone back up to what it was a mere couple moments ago. It's gone back up another 0.4 of a second. Down the Camel Straight we go towards the Lake Comp chicane for the 16th time in this Grand Prix, as Jamie Dwyer in the pit lane for a set of the medium combat tires just comes out behind Northie, a long way away from the rest of the field. Arrow has matched his personal best in the first sector, as Margin now, this is where he didn't want to catch the Red Bull here in this part of the track. Locking up the front right through No Name. It's the first time I've ever seen that. As through Puon we go now, downshifting to 7th, downshifting to 6th through Puon. Again, very rare you see that. Maybe the track having a bit of dampness still to it. Through the Vanya chicane we go. James has gained 0.6 of a second since the end of in the middle sector on Arrow, as down towards Blanchemont and Bus-Stop chicane we go once again. Oh god. On the inside, as on the outside, goes Margin, and it is a slam dunk pass on Ansu, and Ansu has been passed, and he's just... Why?
Even why this? Why? I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna play you. Make it interesting.
What's his team orders?
This is a bias.
Oh, Margin, 3 second.
Oh, yep, James go.
Oh, Ansu pitted. Never punctured, did he?
Oh my god.
No, he's no puncture. Oh, there it goes. That was side by side between El Prat and Margin.
Not side by side.
Towards Eruge and Radion. They was side by side through the turn 1. As through Eruge and Radion we go. And is this El Prat now getting into the top 5 using the battery, roaring around the outside, and the Racing Bulls in the pink livery will go into the top 5. And next up for this pair is El Prat's teammate A54, who surely would let his teammate through, as Margin tapping the grass a little bit there, watching from this helicopter shot, as now we go to this crappy shot. Lap 17 of 22, Raheem is hanging on in there on the championship leader. James just running his own race. There's moments where he gains a lot on Arrow, and when he loses a lot. These are the phases you don't like in races. There's just nothing happened, and then I don't know what to say. Come on then, speak.
Oh, anyways, yes. So, El Prat is now 8 tenths ahead of Low Margin. But now, and then also he is trying to chase down his teammate A5, which he is 12 seconds behind Raheem the Dream. While Raheem is chasing James, who is 4.6 off the race leader of Arrow. But he is catching, but can Raheem pass him on the straight? I don't know. But also though, a man that I am very disappointed in is Norsey, because he was up more higher on the grid and now he's down into 13th. What has happened there? I don't know. But
he only started 11th, to be fair.
Will Raheem pass him? No, he won't. He's staying behind. I guess he realizes if he just lets James push, maybe they could catch up to Arrow, but I don't think it'll be enough. But while El Prat,
yeah, I don't think it'll be enough now.
El Prat having no battery either, which is a problem for him. But
yeah,
he's still catching.
Turn off the HUD and like press Y and then go on board with the Ferrari. Look at the front tyres, and go on board with Arrow and look at the front tyres. You can just see like there's less like marbles on Arrow. There's like no marbles on Arrow tyres compared to the Ferrari, which that's an indication of tyre wear. As El Prat has caught up to his teammate, and surely Team Orders maybe into the Banya chicane. No, and be close enough there. Probably down to the bus stop chicane really. Or will A54 fight this? We'll have to consider that. Let's go to the detailed penalties. A54, Cthulhu and Fizzy Boy on 6 seconds, and then everyone else on 3 seconds, apart from the obvious ones without the penalties. Round this right-hander we go, and this dirty is actually allowing Margin to catch back up again. Down through Blanchimont we go, and on board was the Silver Arrow, as that gap out in front has now extended to 5.9 seconds. So Arrow seems to control this one. Margin, as we hit the brakes northly now, it's a 6-second penalty. This is the closest battle. I think maybe the only battle which will continue on. But back in the fight for second and third. Look at the battery difference, and now is this the chance for Raheem to attack on the championship leader? Down the main straight we go, turns the DRS on, but no, just continuing to save that battery pack. Raheem going very strategical here to make sure he doesn't lose anything as Antu takes the fastest lap of this race. And the two Racing Bulls are going to now swap around, as on board was the Mercedes. Can the Mercedes make the move as well? The Racing Bulls will look to defend this, but won't properly defend it. Side by side between the Racing Bulls and the Mercedes. Around the outside, the Racing Bulls will go, and he will keep Margin at bay. Lovely defense there by A54 on those 13 lap holds. Hard compound tyres. 8 lap difference there between those two compounded tyres.
Oh.
As towards No Name we go, and this is gonna be great team play. Look at that, the understeer he gets, and that he's just losing so much time hand over fist, and Team Orders coming into play at the Racing Bulls team, who are now 4th and 5th, and this is gonna be a lovely teamwork here, playing the team games just to back up Margin to seal a top 4 finish for El Prat. A54 knows he isn't going to finish in the top 5 because A54's got a 6-second penalty and Margin's only got 3 seconds. But surely maybe moving to bus stop. I don't know what Margin's doing. He's just taking a really weird lines, taking a lot of wider lines, just costing himself so much more time. As down the straight we go, he turns on the battery now, but he's lost another second to El Prat. As the battery levels between James and Raheem is still monumental. Hitting the brakes through the bus stop chicane, Margin following the line of A54. As A54 now gone wide, and this is the chance for Margin side by side towards turn number 1, but Margin is just going to wait for the DRS down the Kemmel straight, which I think is probably the smart play here. 3 laps to go of the Belgian Grand Prix. Stand on the power on the exit of the corner, and DRS games are going to begin between A54 and Margin, but A54 has realised he's not going to be able to do anything, otherwise it could cause a collision. But Margin has got the battery, he's got the tyres, he's got the pace, and around the outside, the Mercedes will go into the top 5, but is it too little too late for Margin, who is now 2.8 seconds back from El Prat. Racing Bulls played the team game. Actually worked quite well, didn't it?
It did very much. That could be the decider for who gets 4th and who gets 5th as well. But from the looks, though, it is safe to say A5 will get at least a top 6 finish, especially with the defense. So it's still solid points for the Racing Bulls.
I don't think so. It'll be close because 6-second penalty for A54. Asher's got 9 lap younger tyres compared to A54, so it will be P6 or P7 for the Racing Bulls compared to the Mercedes. The Mercedes, I think, would definitely take a top 6, considering doing the extra stop. But it's just Ash needs at least 7 or 8 tenths a lap, maybe, to try and get that place.
But here's the thing as well, though.
On to the penultimate lap.
There's another thing as well, though. Ash has 2 cars behind him on his arse, chasing him for that position, so he will have to do probably a little bit of defending too.
Oh, Fizzy Boy wide, Fizzy Boy mistake.
I
the kick Sauber. As you say that, the 2 cars have been dispatched, and Billy and Penguin gets through on Fizzy Boy after touching the inside curb of I forgot what the name of the corner is.
Buckners.
Oh well, as the Sauber keeps it on the inside, and this contact will bang in between the pair of them. But to the battle for second place, Raheem now turns on the ERS momentarily. Down the main straight, down the Kemmel straight we go actually, and he's gaining in the slipstream. But I hope for how much Raheem's been saving, he does actually get him on the last lap here. As A54 picks up another 3-second time penalty, maybe solidifying that Ash is going to get him. And now maybe Billy and Penguin will get him as well. So A54 might actually be finishing down in P8. On the penultimate lap of this race, and one thing is surely for certain, our race winner is decided already.
Yep.
As is the podium places, to be honest.
I would say it, but I'm not gonna. I would.
Well, maybe the top 5 has already been decided.
Yeah.
Arrow in the Aston Martin, still only 2 tenths down on his PB, on his personal best lap. How far is his PB from the fastest lap? Oh wow, 1.5 seconds. Never mind, ignore that then. Fizzy Boy's doing very well, to be honest with it. To be honest with you, he's still keeping up with Billy and Penguin despite the 7-lap tyre difference. As we're starting the final lap of this Grand Prix, and the Aston Martin has got the lead of the Grand Prix through La Source for the final time. But the fight we all want to watch is between Raheem and James. Championship leader versus Raheem. Raheem taking a much more tighter line through turn number 1 on lap 22 of 22. Down towards Air Region Radion for the final time. Look at the battery difference through Air Region Radion. This is probably the last chance they're going to get. ERS is turned on for Raheem, watching from the rear of the Ferrari. Down the Kemmel straight we go for the final time towards the Lake chicane. James will go defensive. Raheem will pull out to the inside, side by side between 2nd and 3rd in the race. And James does a chop across as Arrow spun. The race leader's binned it, but oh my god, he's bottled it on the last lap. Arrow, a side by side between 2nd and 3rd contact between the championship leader and Raheem, and that's brought Arrow right back into it. So I'm going to put it back onto gap to leader, but has Arrow got any damage? Has Arrow got front wing damage? I don't see any. No front wing damage on the Aston Martin, but a last lap spin for the Aston Martin has changed everything in this race. Was cruising to victory, but at a moment on the last lap, but I still think he is going to go and pick up the race win here in Tier 3 this evening, as he goes has a little bit of a wide berth as round the right hand of the final time. James has got the lead of the Grand Prix. There will definitely be somewhat set up to the stewards between that contact from the downhill right-hander between these two, so maybe Raheem can get the place. But it is Arrow the pole sitter who had quite the moment on the exit of the Les Comps chicane, but comes round the bus stop chicane for the final time. It is the Aston Martin on trial in Tier 3, taking the Belgian Grand Prix. Arrow wins it from James, and then Raheem. El Prat will come home in 4th. Then it will be Margin down in 5th. It will be A54. He will come across the line in P6. But will it be? It will definitely be P7. Will it be P8? It will be close between A54 and Billy and Penguin. As they cross the line, Billy and Penguin does get him. But how much?
1.3.
1.4 seconds.
1.3. Wow.
Fizzy Boy 9th. Ansu in 10th. Jamie Dwyer will get a
Yes!
top 11 finish.
Yes! Yes, Jamie! That's my
Jamie
driver of the
Dwyer,
day. That's my driver of the day.
P11 for McLaren. Kafuli will take 12th. Northie in 13th. But then Sci-Fi Mega Hype will finish in last. Where he qualified.
I feel bad. I feel bad for the guy, Like, easier to have fun, because this is a league called We Have Fun. But you can't be. It's not fun if you're just sandbagging as well. That's like a.
I wouldn't say he's sandbagging.
Arrow, I think. Yes. Anyways, congratulations to Ardo. Fair play to him. He drove well. He says he's learning the Mosa too. We have to remember that too as well. But I think he can still do a good job in Tier 2, even when he's still trying to get used to the wheel. I will be honest with that. It'll just take time for him to get fully used to it, to get back to the pace where he fully was. Because it took me time, because, I do have a Mosa as well. So I know how that feels. But it will, once you do get back to pace, you feel a lot better. So, and I can't lie, I think him going down a tier might be a mistake, if I'm being honest, in my opinion. That's all I will say. But congratulations to Arrow and the people that have made it onto the podium. Drove very well. So congratulations to Arrow, James, and Raheem the Dream.
Arrow went for the fastest lap. That's why he's fun.
That crowd blew. But yeah, here we go. Arrow, James, Raheem, Pratt, Margin, Ash, Billion, A5, Busy, Ansu, Jamie! So, Norvi, and then Sci-Fi to finish off today's race. What a lovely race to commentate. It was great. This is not a league that I really commentate, because I don't know what...
You haven't commentated in ages.
Yeah, I know. It's been like... The last time I did commentary was... LRL, actually. Very old league. RIP. Oh.
Arrow's doing the celebration.
Yeah. Celebrate. We'll give you a
go
present.
on his Twitch.
We'll give you sand.
Go on Arrow's Twitch.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll give him a present of sand. Like, we'll give him a bag of sand. we'll give him like about £20 of sand. What's his Twitch?
Yeah, I think it's WHF Arrow. Taking the wheel off the base. Got to stand on the chair.
GG's, mate. That is the only thing I will celebrate for a while. But
Right, anyway.
thank you for watching. If you have
tuning
enjoyed,
in.
please drop a follow. I'll be back tomorrow for Tier 2.
Oh, he is making tier 2.
Says I'll send you £20 of sand, buddy. I don't understand the reference. Someone, probably the WHF page. On our way out, and oh my god, I'm sweating. I am so glad I didn't completely balls it up, even though I did balls it up. I got it as well.
Okay.
Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a follow. Also, make sure to follow WHF on your way over on the raid. But I will see you all tomorrow.
Lovely. What a lovely...
Are you still in WHF server?
I am.
Join General.
General, okay. Where is it?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Hang on. Just join the Touch and Grass VC.
Okay. Okay, we'll join it.
Hello, Arrow. I want to see if I can interview you. I want to see if it works. I have got. Yes. Aiden was. Right. Thank you for tuning in. Now I'm gonna end the stream now. I'll see you all tomorrow for tier 2. Ciao.